What's good, superstars? Back with another Veve video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good.
Man. It's too late. It's way too late for this. I'm really tired, but guys, if you're new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post about your favorite project. Today, it's a Veve one. If your favorite project is Veve, you're very happy that you have that bell on. And if you're putting those firsts down in the comments, they may mean something. Also, Superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. Become a VIP member. You get a nice star next to your name. Utility for those stars now, if you don't know about it. And a bunch of other stuff that comes with the program. Also, you want to follow us, you can follow us on X, _money_, Instagram, and also Discord in the description below, and PO Box information in the description below if you want to send us something and become a Superstar Hall of Famer. We also have the Superstar Utility Program. We put out some details yesterday. We're going to go through it quickly, but live draw end of every single month. Collect your stars. How do you collect stars, Rob? You have to be a VIP member. If you want to get a couple, you get 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 stars if you're just in the VIP program. Otherwise, you can just mint a crypto, get a star. You can max mint the crypto or buy 5 of them and get 7. We have a link in the description that you can use, and that will help you to attain some stars for our program. Also, if you buy a Superstar Money hat, you get a couple stars. And if you don't win, you will be able to retain 50% of your stars for the next month. So it's incentivizing that people who are supporting have increasing odds month over month to have a chance to win some prizes. So, I mean, that's why we did that. People were asking for it, and I think it's a great idea. And prizes that are guaranteed for this month so far: 2 hats, a t-shirt, 2 Kid Arcade NFTs given to us by the Real Uncommon podcast, and 1 Disney Marvel comic. For now, depending on the support, we are very open to adding to that prize pool.
Yeah,
Rob,
I think it's been a very successful program. Everyone loves it. It's a lot of fun. It's meant to be fun. That's why I want to do the 50% rollover so that you have a chance again in the following month. And we want to keep it going, keep it rolling, make sure you give you guys as much giveaways as possible. People love these hats too. They love these hats too, and we love giving them away. So maybe you can win one of them. Yeah,
exactly. It's always better when you win it, right?
That's absolutely.
So let us pull up the Veve news. We did it yesterday. So this space is still a hot topic of conversation. It's actually been translating over into the marketplace and will be the topic of the video. So we'll get back to that. But waitlist for the first appearance of Cloak and Dagger, that was today. If you guys landed that, let us know what rarity you landed. If you got some Juju, you got secret rare. I'm curious to know. So let us know in the comments.
Yep.
We got some details. We got some details on the Green Lantern drop. So really clean collectible. I really like the animation. I like how he flies away. I'm curious to see how that looks in the vault, like how far away he flies and all that. Yeah. But the details are 60 gems, 2,450. So I think it's a little higher price than I expect.
I was surprised because I felt like I checked the article and I saw more. But remember yesterday we were talking about the potential edition numbers. I was saying maybe 3,000, maybe 2,000. So I think it's right in the right range of where I expected them to put these edition numbers, or this one here, where they put the edition numbers.
Yeah, I just thought that the price might have been like 20 gems a little higher than I expect, but at 60. And we've been
it's about right, though. This is what they do for these isolated characters. They tend to throw them around 60.
That's true. I mean, we've seen it even with McFarlane today. I think it was today or yesterday, the gunslinger.
Yeah, I think it was. It might have been today. I didn't go for it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it sold out really quick. It sold out actually in Allow List 1, but I thought the price was a little steep, like 70 gems.
It was very steep. It was very steep. I think 50 mat. Yeah, it was 70 mat.
70 Matic, sorry.
So it's 50 USD for it. I know that McFarlane though has a lot of like hardcore followers, so it doesn't surprise me that out of 666 it did sell out. But it just, you know what, that's the whole idea. They want to get to a point where they have enough drops where they're only selling out the IP that for the people who actually want it.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit of heat that didn't make it to waitlist too, but they're still tinkering. I mean, they've only done a few drops here, and I think they'll find a nice sweet spot soon. So there's another big one that we got some more details on the X-Wing. It's coming on Sunday. When we go into the article, we find that there are 3,800 editions, so more than 60 gems still. But the big news here is this line right here. The X-Wing digital collectible may include possible future interactivity with Star Wars Droid Series 1 R2D2 in Veveverse environments. What is that going to look like?
I think it's something that, I mean, I don't really like the word may, because they're giving, the problem is with Veve is they've made a lot of promises that they didn't deliver on, and I just feel like it's just, why do you have to say it may? Why do you have to say it may? Like, if you guys are planning on doing it, just say it will.
Yeah.
Like, why is it a may? Like I don't have the trust that it's gonna for sure happen, but let's just take it at face value. Let's just say they're just putting may for whatever reason. That's pretty cool that you'd be able to maybe only be able to fly it if you have the R2D2. Maybe you can only be able to play certain games if you have the R2D2. That's pretty cool. That's the kind of utility that's going to drive value. I really like that.
Yeah, and it has already driven value. I mean, the R2D2 has already doubled in price pretty much from this posting.
Yeah.
And the word may, I think, you're right. I think it shouldn't be there. I think you have to deliver at this point, because you're going to have a lot of angry people who bought $400 R2D2s if you don't do that. Now, no timeline, obviously, that they've learned from, not giving a timeline about it. But I'm curious to know if it'll be off the bat for those who do have beta access. And I'm very, very curious to see if we're going to be starting to get some sneak peeks. But
I just don't like that practice. I really don't like it. I think that they shouldn't be saying may. Like we know they have a Veveverse coming out. They have beta. Why are they saying may? Give a reason then. Like, if you're saying it may because the functionality currently doesn't exist, but we would like to do it. Like, I don't know. Like, why are they leaving the door open for them to just back out of it and be like, well, we said may. Just say we're gonna do this. This is the plan. But people are gonna buy on speculation. We'll talk about that later.
You're specifically calling out an individual collectible. It's not like it may interact with a collectible in the thing. You said this exact collectible. So I think it is more than may, but you're right. The wording is a little bit.
I'm reading into it though, because I've seen enough of this already that if that door leaving, that I just don't like it. Anyways, maybe it's just me. You guys let me know if you agree with me. Let me know below what you guys think about the May. If I'm overthinking it.
This is tomorrow. Disney Princess posters. We went through them yesterday. If you guys are going for it, let us know. Very, very scarce secret rares. 250 editions each.
Very scarce. Yeah. I think they did the right move with the super scarcity on the posters. We know posters, they sell out, Disney posters tend to sell pretty well, but with that scarcity, oh man, people are going to be chasing that secret rare for sure.
Yep, I think especially since it's the classics, it's representing the classics. It's not newer films; it's stuff that everybody grew up with. So I think that's a good move. But I guess that's it for the news. Let's jump into. Actually, I didn't even do ours. Maybe we should do ours a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see what Juju. Let's see what Juju people have been hitting. This is our video from yesterday. So this was actually today. So the gunslinger sold out real quick. This was very cool. Like, shout out to Kyle for finding this, but it's basically talking about how AI will accelerate metaverse building pretty much in gaming.
Nice.
And the video is just incredible. Like, you see basically like a New York City skyline there, but it basically goes through like how it could be built and how you can instruct AI to build that, and how it can just pretty much be instantaneous. So I mean, hashtag maybe the Veveverse can get some of that help.
Wow.
And help speed up the rollout. But look at the detail. This is incredible just from AI.
That's so sick. It's unreal. That's unreal. Look at that.
Unreal Engine, unreal.
That's right. That's right.
So it's actually pretty insane.
It's insane.
This is where the world is going. It's really, really bullish. And you know that like even the Veveverse, they'll have the opportunity to improve it and improve the quality using these types of features. So I think it's only bullish once it gets going. But really cool.
It's really very cool. Yep.
I wanted to show this off too. We're not in HRO, but we do see what's happening over there. We love utility. That's been one of our major driving forces of this entire space. We feel like without utility, there is nothing to a lot of this stuff. And the stuff that will shine and stick out at the end of the day are things that you're going to be able to use for gaming, for airdrop, for physicals, all this stuff. Like, as long as there's some kind of reason for holding something, we feel like there will be more eyeballs on it. And look at what HRL is doing here. Kobe showing off what he was delivered for ranking so high on a leaderboard. And I've seen other people posting today with massive lots bigger than Kobe's. It's actually pretty insane. And I believe they're worth quite a bit of money when you add everything together.
Yeah, crazy, because Kobe's constantly running HRO. He loves HRO. And HRO is known for that utility, that they have amazing drops or airdrops for their holders. So they've become known for this. And I think a lot of people are very happy that they can get some very exclusive cards as long as they interact with the platform.
Kobe, is that a pool I see in this corner over here? Is that maybe we got to do a pool stream from the pool?
Yeah, from the pool.
Maybe a poolside stream.
Poolside, good one, Joe. Good one.
There you go. And this is a little bit of a summary if you want to check it out. Our good friend from VVSetlist.com, Bravos Assassin, tagged us in this. So VV Comics, if you want to check it out. He gives great data. He's a great data guy, and I think very, very useful information on the VVSetlist.com. So go over there, check it out, learn a little bit. Very important for MCP if that is your game plan.
Yeah,
has a good breakdown. Has lots of videos under the Learn tab over there for you to learn from. So
yeah,
very good resource.
Lots of superstar money there.
It should be bookmarked on your pages there. Show it to you. Yeah. Okay. So now we're done the news. I wanted to show off a couple things before we get into the topic here, but obviously the title is about buying into this pump because there has been a pump, and if you don't believe me, you have to check out like Avengers Tower. Right now it's at 85. I think this was going like for 150 at one point. It's already come down. So we had the idea for the video. It's already come down from there. And R2D2, we just showed that from that line where it's not even like in stone, we're seeing R2D2 at 400 gems. So this one just got listed right now because I just checked 5 seconds ago. It's 420.
Yeah. What was it before? You said it was half that, 200?
Yeah, it was around, actually, I think it was always like, it's always been around 200, maybe 180, 200, somewhere like that. Yeah. But a lot of Veveverse plays and a lot of plays that were discussed in the spaces. I'm trying to find that spaces link, but in that spaces have been pumping and it's just like, it's just not leaving a good taste in my mouth. Or what do you think? And then maybe I'll give you my thoughts.
Okay, so first of all, Joe and I are very consistent on this. I'm going to pull up my screen here, guys. Like we have been very consistent with our thoughts that you shall not be buying into speculation on VV. At least this is our opinion. This is what we don't do. We're not telling you not to. Like if this is what you like to do, so maybe you like to play the pump, maybe you like to do things this way. But the way we like to do things, we don't believe in buying into speculation because we always find that we're disappointed. So, for example, let's say someone says the Avengers Tower looks amazing. Well, that's just someone's opinion. A very exclusive amount of people have gone onto the beta version of the Veveverse right now. You haven't even seen it with your own eyes yet, and you don't even know what you can do with it. And then when thousands more people get access, they just may not share that same opinion as these exclusive Altaholics who are the hardcore. That's one thing. Then you have the R2D2, which I already said I don't like the May, but let's just assume there will be guaranteed some kind of interaction, even though it's a May, so it's not guaranteed. So speculation right there. But let's just say you know for sure there's going to be some interaction. That interaction could be something so minor. It could be just like it can jump on it. And like that's it, right? It may not necessarily be like you can access the game. So again, it just comes down to just more speculation. And every time you buy into speculation, somehow, some way, you get bit, right? You get burned. You just find that you're buying too high because the speculation doesn't live up to the ideas that people come up with, and it just ends up being not that good. So this video, by the way, Joel, if you look very closely here, we were showing as an example why Marvel Mighties won't be gamified on VV. And we were talking about our interview with Reese, how he said that soon the Marvel Mighties are not going to be gamified. And that was some massive community speculation that was driving value of the Marvel Mighties. And it got killed because of an AMA by us where we just asked Reese directly, is this going to happen? He just said, just assume this is all you're going to get, guys. And it's going to be very difficult to gamify something that's not already animated. So you cannot be buying R2D2 right now and spending double the price and assume it's going to hold on unknown actual utility that's going to come from this unknown interaction between a collectible, which isn't even released yet, and R2D2. So with that being said, I'm just saying I'm not going to chase it. R2D2, no way I'd be buying R2D2 right now. It's probably going to dump. Of course, we don't have a crystal ball. We don't know for sure. Not financial advice. At the same time, I'm not buying R2D2 at 400.
I mean, if I had one, I would be selling it right now. That's not financial advice, but that's the play that I would have made if I had one. I don't know. I don't know what to expect here. We don't even know when we're going to have access to the Veveverse. We're not even getting screenshots, video clips, nothing. I mean, there was AMAs, or not AMAs, community updates, where we were promised to have sneak peeks here and there. Now you have actual beta users testing it out, and there's no sneak peeks. So, like, what's the disconnect there? Why are we not getting that? I understand. I've heard a little bit of people talking about, and in that space, I think Alex talked about how we don't want people to see an incomplete version. But I don't think that that's the way to go about it when you have such a loyal base that's been waiting for so long. Sure, you gave access to the people who love to build in their vaults. Their opinion is going to be very, very good. If you give, and we said this yesterday, if you give a painter different colors of paint, they're going to be very happy with that. And they're going to be preaching about it. Also, not only that, you get the early access. We've experienced in cryptos. We've gotten early access. It's really, really enjoyable to be in that little group of people who have early access on things. So that's another thing that you have to take into account when going and deciding if you're going to buy something based off of a comment made on a spaces by people who are super hyped up about something. I think that's something you got to take into account. Now, the other thing I noticed, and I got this vibe from the entire space. I wasn't in the whole thing. I was in it for like an hour or something like that. But there was not really any negatives mentioned in the space. There was comments about how OMI is not utilized. There was comments about not being able to bring in other NFTs. Yeah. And no Veve branded accessories. But to me, those are like, the OMI one's a big one we're really worried about. But I mean, the way it was mentioned and brought up, it did not seem to be something that people were worried about. And I think in general, like every single person that spoke said, this is amazing. It's the best thing ever. So like that bar just keeps getting set higher and higher and higher and higher. And that's just leaving more room for disappointment. And you got to remember, like I said, like Avengers Tower, great example, Rob, is something that people want to use to decorate, like, and build a vault. Do you build vaults? Are you guys decorating your showrooms right now? Do you, like, I would say the majority of people on Veve do not do that. I think the majority of people don't do that. I think that the people who do that have the access now. Maybe there's a couple of people who don't, but the people who have done it and shown that they're very capable, they already have the access, and they're the ones who are going to enjoy these types of tools. The masses, when they end up getting in, if it is just based on, if it is just catered towards the vaultaholics, then I'm not sure that you're going to have the same reception from the people. Now, these interactive things with R2D2, who knows what it's going to be? I don't know. I'm just kind of concerned because, like, if you're not able to do simple things like build something together, that was something that came out of it. I'm very curious to see how they're going to be able to implement some of these other interactions. But I mean, I'm a doubting Thomas right now. I mean, we've been through so much. We've felt so much disappointment that at this point, I think it's well deserved. And I think that we are able to say, we're waiting. We want you to prove it to us. I'm not buying anything until I know that I have to buy, or I should buy something, or maybe I'll buy the next thing that comes along, because there's always going to be that next thing. That's something you got to remember when you're doing this. There's always the next thing with Veve.
Yeah. I just want to mention one thing about OMI though. Like, I think ecomi can really do something special here with OMI if they integrate OMI into the Veveverse, or at least be a little bit more direct if they plan on doing it. And if they don't plan on doing it, or if they're hesitant to do it because of fears of, regulation or anything else, then they should just be, I think, honest about it and say that for OMI holders, there may not be OMI in the Veveverse. Or if they're 100% going to do it, they should say there will be OMI in the Veveverse. I think that they can really bring a brand new dynamic to the OMI token if you can actually use it within a Veveverse environment. I know that they have the OUP, and the OUP is going to have these tiered systems with maybe getting you access to some land in the Veveverse. There was that was discussed, and I think that definitely is something fantastic for the OMI holders. But it would be something that it'd be good at this point. Now there's some beta testing. They probably have a pretty good idea where OMI is going to fit in it, at least in the near term. And yeah, like this video here, let me look to see what day it was. October 22nd, 2022. So, almost a year ago, we made this video. It's crazy how time flies. Yeah. So October of last year, we made this video saying, do not buy into speculation. And there we shared our opinion that you got to actually have something delivered. Until it's delivered, it doesn't exist. So, if you want to go and spend 400 R2D2 because you have some kind of, fairy tale belief that it's going to be some crazy thing, you just understand that it's essentially like gambling, right? You're just gambling on speculation, and you might have to take a 50% loss within 2 weeks when the hype, just fizzles out. So I feel like this happens a lot in the VV community, man. Like same with the Marvel Mighties, like these rumors and these speculations just constantly are fueling things. Then you got Crypto Pro, who just buys every single collectible and just flips them. Like he has people always 20 R2D2s that he's just stacked. He's gonna just flip.
And he waited for this moment, probably. Yeah.
That's what he does. He just waits it out, right? That's his strategy. So guys, let us know your thoughts below. Let us know in the comments below. Do you guys believe that you should be buying into speculation of the Veveverse? Do you believe you should not be buying speculation of the Veveverse? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Remember, on our channel, you are free to disagree with us as much as you want. Let us know in the comments below. Maybe we'll have a debate. And guys, before you go, don't forget, if you haven't already, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the superstar fam, hit the bell notification, please get every single video every single day. Also, superstar VIPs, $2.99 a month. We're gonna bring as much utility as possible to the VIP membership, and now you got additional stars for those ultra rares, for those secret rares, for the rares, for the uncommons, even for the commons. You are getting stars every month into the superstar utility program. A lot of changes coming to that program. We're definitely trying to beef it up, make it a little bit more professional, and we're going to continue to make sure we can deliver utility to not only the VIPs, but all participate in our program. So guys, thank you all so much for your support. Take care, and we'll see you next one. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.